Okay, so where I left you, it was a happy scene. We found La Cancion De Alicia, and you guys went crazy for me. I hit 800 subs, and I just want to thank you. But sometimes in lost media, it can turn a little sour. Don't get me wrong, the band are wholesome people and very grateful for the success. They even just hosted an IG Live Q&A that was awesome, but someone isn't happy they aren't in the picture anymore. The band members consist of Diego, Jesus, and Carlos. These three are the current iteration of Bad Influence. Flavio, who I will get into in a bit, hasn't been a part of the band since 2019 due to creative differences. The current lineup seems to be genuinely nice people who love their fans. They are not the issue. There's many unfortunate things happening in Lostwave right now. One of the biggest servers on Discord, the Fond My Mind server, has been in disarray, recently having their owner outed as a terrible person, leaving many people lost on current events. So let's go back to the start. As the band themselves stated, the song was written around 2015. The band was young, and this was the first song they ever wrote as a band. It wasn't until 2018 that Flavio joined. He's seen in that video that uncovered the whole story, and he was the bandmate initially contacted. He broke the news, and everyone was happy. In 2019, he posted the original Alice edit he made in a group chat with the band, and they said they didn't like it. So sometime before leaving the band, he originally did pretend he didn't know who the band was in the Indie 505 Facebook group. And it's important to note, I don't personally think he knew about Lostwave, as this was before COVID and it wasn't as popular. And he goes on to say an admin took it down later, but luckily Hitomati was able to save it and repost it, leading to our original clip. Fun fact, we actually found Hitomati on Facebook. He was under an account I found while searching ages ago with a new name. His video even still exists, but is being gatekept by the Fond My Mind Discord server, which is the same one in disarray currently. It is to preserve the original post, which I understand. And the rest I covered in my last two videos on this, which I do recommend you go watch if you haven't seen them and don't know the story on this. Fast forward to today, and Flavio has completely gone off the deep end. In his first comment, he says, "Hello guys, congratulations. I see that little by little you are completing the puzzle. You already found the fake account from where I published it for the first time, and at that time, being Hitomate, and yes, Hitomate did exist in the band, but not the way they believe. The Hitomate triste that they currently find in Facebook, and it only has information since 2022, it is not the same as that of the post captured on YouTube. That is why some things will not match." So he wants us to believe that he was actually Hitomate. If this is true, this would almost classify this as a hoax, but let's keep going. He says in another comment, "Actually, I always knew about this. I just wanted to hope that it came to us by chance, so that we could resume the band with the success that we would have in the essence that marked Dream Forever. The essence that had completely died in our last formation last year with Jesus and Carlos back to the project. What I had not planned was that the rest of the band would play against me and exclude me from the project that literally resurfaced thanks to me, haha. I don't blame Diego. Maybe soon I will reveal everything. Continue with the investigation, guys. I really like your emphasis and love that arose thanks to Alice's melody that I always loved and tried to make live." He seems to be really hammering on the fact that he's behind this whole thing and that he had to hide from us. In a longer post, he basically says the band has been cold to him and that it was always toxic, and he even tried to convince them to continue in the Dreams Forever direction and that they didn't want to. Continuing, he said, "No, J-Mike does exist. The story of my friend, whose name is Leslie by the way, is completely real. The fact that it came to me through her was the chance that I was looking for to meet one day. But I didn't expect it to take so long. One of the reasons why I gave the complete demo to my friend years ago is because she was the one who most supported the band and songs that I taught her, and I wanted her to have the melody well marked in her mind. A few days later, they revealed the complete demo to their friend. I don't blame him for anything. I suppose he did it out of emotion and the intention of helping the band. The revelation of the complete demo externally to the band was something that I never had the intention of happening. I wanted Diego to reveal it on his own." So let's get this straight. He planned for Leslie to have the song and remember it, despite not knowing what the Lostwave community was in his last post? It seems a little far-fetched. Well, not we were waiting in plural because they never had any idea about this. They never knew that I uploaded the video to Indie 505 or to the Hitomati profile in 2021. Side note, there is no possible way that the Hitomati post existed in 2021. It had to have been earlier than that because we have evidence from other users who had reposts of the screen recording before 2021. So that is a blatant lie. I was the only mind behind the Alicia's video and Dream Forever being made viral. I wanted the news to reach me and the rest of the band. That's why at first I refused to be Hitomate, and that the band believes in the power of friendship and that we were heard and sought after all the time by mere coincidence. Yes, the post that you are seeing in Indy 505 is literally the original post that I made. Another side note, it can't be. You yourself even stated that you posted it on your alt account and then reposted it on the Hitomate account. So which is it? Is it the Hitomate account? Or was it your alt account? We don't know. At that time being Hitomate, Hitomate later changed to Hitomate /. It was a fake account that I borrowed from a friend named Emmy, a friend who I met at SDLG a long time ago. So like I said, he made the original post as Hitomate, or was the repost as Hitomate? He contradicts himself so many times here, it's insane. He's losing the plot in real time. After this, he just talks about being in the band, how toxic the environment was, and how the others wanted to abandon it always, despite him abandoning it in 2019, and that he never wanted to tell them despite being so eager to spread this all over Facebook. Take what you will from all of this. Is he Hitomate? I don't know for sure. Do I think he's Hitomate? No. This sounds like the classic case of a young kid being jealous. He was left out of the band for lying in the first place and abandoning the project before, and will do anything for a little ounce of attention. Planting a song on someone so it will be remembered? There is 7 billion people on this planet, and that is silly. You obviously didn't plant a song on her. And him being Hitomate, that's an interesting thing to claim. He thanks Hitomate in that first post and later says it was him. He was Hitomate. And even contradicts himself on whether Hitomate made the first post or not. I smell a lot of lies here, but we can't know for sure unless he logs back into the Hitomate account and posts something. I don't personally believe he is Hitomate, but again, we can't know for sure. The band has publicly stated they are very unhappy with the actions of Flavio, and I would be too, because if what he said is true, the song is pretty much a hoax that is also not a hoax. It's a very interesting story. What do you, the viewer, think? Is Flavio Hitomate, or is he just lying for attention? That's all I have for you today. I really appreciate all the support on my content lately, and I hope you all stick around. I'm Jordy2X, peace and love y'all.